amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traemos una práctica, así es. Este video ya lo habíamos hecho con diferentes preguntas para que ustedes puedan darse una idea de cómo responder. En este momento es para que tú practiques. Hemos colocado subtítulos simplemente como apoyo, pero trata de ignorarlos. Concéntrate únicamente en escuchar la pregunta y en ver si puedes responderlas en voz alta, porque eso vas a necesitar el día de tu entrevista. Entonces, una práctica completa. Toda la entrevista completa te va a ayudar mucho. Si de repente se te complica contestar, recuerda, tenemos el otro video de cómo puedes responder a esta entrevista y también tenemos muchos videos aquí en YouTube que te pueden ayudar a prepararte. Ahora, si quieres tener una preparación más detallada y más exacta, tenemos nuestro curso en línea en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. Son más de 50 clases digitales que puedes estudiar a tus propios tiempos, a la hora que tú puedas, a tu propio ritmo, sin importar tu nivel de inglés. Ese curso lo puedes estudiar una y otra vez hasta que te sientas que estás preparado. También te damos un número de WhatsApp para que estés en comunicación con nosotros y te podemos ayudar a responder tus preguntas, a cómo puedes decir esto. Puedes descargar material de apoyo, puedes descargar audios como podcast para que estés escuchando las clases y las prácticas. También puedes descargar las transcripciones en inglés y en español de lo que se está diciendo en la clase. No hay interrupciones de comerciales. Entonces es un curso, la verdad, diseñado para ayudarte a que estés enfocado en tu preparación y no tengas ninguna distracción. Ya saben, amigos, que todo esto que hacemos es para ayudarles. Lo único que les pedimos es que nos ayuden a darle un like, porque así se encargan que este video le llegue a más personas que están en busca de información de cómo prepararse para su entrevista. Considera estar suscrito para que no te pierdas ninguno de nuestros videos. Hacemos videos, 3 videos por semana para ayudarte a prepararte. Y también ve la zona de los comentarios y compártenos dónde tendrás tu entrevista para así ubicar otras personas que están en el mismo proceso y tal vez podemos intercambiar información, ¿no? Hay que utilizar este espacio para eso. Entonces, ya saben, vayan a la zona de los comentarios. Muy bien, vamos a la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte. My name is Officer Gutierrez. How are you feeling today? Perfect. Please follow me. Did you have to wait a long time for me? Please follow me. Step inside and please remain standing. You can put your stuff over there. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Do you understand what an oath is? What is an oath? Thank you. Please take a seat. Please hand me your ID and your permanent resident card. Thank you. Do you have your appointment letter with you? Can I see it? Thank you. Now we're going to do the civic questions. I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You need to answer at least 6 of them correctly, okay? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? Okay. What is the rule of law? There were 13 original states. Name 3. Thank you. What is one right of freedom from the First Amendment? When is the last day you can send your federal income tax form? Okay. Who is in charge of the executive branch? Why does the flag have 50 stars? What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Okay. Okay. Now, can you please read the following sentence? Now, can you please write the following sentence? Memorial Day is in May. Memorial Day is in May. Thank you. Congratulations, you have approved your civic test and your writing and reading test. Is this your first time interviewing for the citizenship? Okay. Do you know the requirements to be an American citizen? What are the requirements? Who helped you fill out the application? Is everything up to date on your application? Okay. What would you like to change on your application? Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Why not? Okay. Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Okay. Are any of your parents U.S. citizens? What is the day you become a permanent resident? How long have you been a permanent resident? Okay. How and where did you apply to become a permanent resident? Okay. Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilant unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization. No to all of this? Okay. What is a militia? Okay. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, or any other place where people were forced to stay? No to all of this? What is a prison? Thank you. Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that uses weapons against any person or threaten to do so? Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person? What is your full legal name? And what change would you like to make to your name? Okay. What names have you used in the past? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Do you understand what is deportation? What is deportation? Thank you. Where were you born? What country were you born in? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you been placed in an itinerant sentencing or rehabilitate program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, being placed in probation, or being paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Can you please give me the last four of your social security number? Okay. How much do you weigh, and what is your height? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? What is a mental institution? Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed your federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident? Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident? Is your address up to date? Can you please provide me your address? Can you spell the name of the street for me? Thank you. How long have you been at this address? Do you now have, or do you ever had inheritance title or an order of nobility from any foreign country? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of, or any way associated, either directly or indirectly, with the Communist Party, with any other totalitarian party, or with a terrorist organization? What is communism? Do you support communism? Okay. Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? What is your previous address? Okay. And how long were you at your previous address? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard, been a prostitute, or procured anyone for prostitution, sold or smuggled controlled substance, illegal drugs, or narcotics, been married to more than one person at the same time, marry someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit, help anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally, gamble illegally or receive income from illegal gambling, failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony, or made any misrepresentation to attain a public benefit. So no to all of this. Okay? What is a habitual drunkard? Okay. Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, foreign, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain an immigration benefit while in the United States? Do you understand what a lie is? Okay. Do you have any children? What are your children's names? How old are your children? Are your children U.S. citizens? And what is your relationship with your children? Okay. Do you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? What is a weapon? Okay. Do you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to help an armed force or group? Do you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that help or support people in combat? Are you currently married? How many times have you been married? Have you ever been divorced? How many times have you been divorced? What is the citizenship status of your spouse? What name does your spouse go by? Can you please spell the last name of your spouse? Thank you. Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany? Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following: genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relation, or not letting someone practice his religion? So no to all of this? Okay. Do you understand what is genocide? Can you please explain to me what genocide is? Thank you. Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lived in the United States between your 18th and 26th birthday? Have you left the United States since you submitted this application? And why did you travel outside of the United States? In the last 5 years, how many days in total have you spent outside of the United States? When was the last time that you traveled out of the United States? Okay. Have you ever committed, assisted in committed, or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? What is cited? Thank you. Have you ever been charged with committed, attempting to commit, or assist in committing a crime or offense? What is one reason you would like to become a U.S. citizen? What is one thing you plan to do if you become a U.S. citizen? Okay. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combat services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? What is the form of government in the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance? What is an oath of allegiance? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Okay, can you please review all the information is correct? If everything is correct, can you please sign and print your name? I have good news for you. Congratulations, you have approved your citizenship interview. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te fue con la práctica? Espero que te ha ido excelente, espero que hayas podido contestar todos. Si así fue, ya sabes, déjalo en los comentarios. Si te gustaría que hiciéramos otro tipo de video diferente práctica, también deja en los comentarios. Nosotros tomamos muy en cuenta lo que tú necesitas. Si tienes tu entrevista esta semana, te deseamos toda la suerte del mundo. Si no la tienes aún, no te preocupes, aquí seguiremos trabajando todos juntos para que llegues lo mejor preparado posible para ese día tan importante. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.